afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Tuesday, October 25th, 2016. I am Ashley Jobbins.
And I'm Ethan Taylor.
In campus news yesterday morning, the intersection at St. Peter and Tarleton Street closed as Tarleton continues their infrastructure project. Traffic from lots P16 and P17 have been redirected to the intersection of West Sloan and North Rome Street. Construction fencing will be blocking off the intersection, yet there is still pedestrian crossing access just north of Nebo Bookstore. This temporary change is only expected to last for the next 3 to 4 weeks and will then be open to traffic.
In local news, a Cedar Hill ISD middle school science teacher, Carrie Joseph, was arrested Monday at W.S. Permenter Middle School for connections with the killing of 2 people early Sunday in Fort Worth. The Fort Worth Star-Telegram reported that Joseph is suspected in a lethal shooting of 2 people on Sunday morning at 4 a.m. on the 800 block of Buffalo Springs Drive in South Fort Worth. Joseph is being held at the Fort Worth jail on a capital murder charge. The bail has been set at $1 million. Also in local news, the Erath County Community Coalition is hosting a candlelight vigil to remember those who have lost their lives to substance abuse. Sydney Burns interviewed Denise Haroff for more on the event.
Hey Texans, my name is Sydney Burns and today I'm joined by Denise Haroff, who is the coordinator for the Erath County Community Coalition. Denise, thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So to start off, can you just tell us a little bit about what exactly your role is in Star Council and your job and what you guys do for the Stephenville community?
Sure. So the Erath County Community Coalition is umbrellaed by Star Council. So Star Council is a substance abuse prevention and treatment center here in Stephenville. Everyone on the Erath County Community Coalition, they're all volunteers. It's a bunch of professionals, parents, students, really anyone in the community. And I, as the coalition coordinator, I am a staff member at Star Council, but I am also the coordinator for the coalition. So I'm kind of the bridge between the two.
Right.
So the coalition, we put on events and partake in other events, co-host events, and do presentations and things of that nature. Do things throughout the community just to make our presence known, and we promote a drug-free lifestyle. So our mission is to make Erath County a better place to live for the community by promoting that drug-free lifestyle.
That's great. So I understand that you guys have an event coming up this week.
Yes.
Can you explain to us just a little bit more about what the event is and what it's all about?
Sure. So we're having a candlelight vigil. We're planning for it to be our first annual, so we're hoping to do it yearly. The candlelight vigil is going to be for people in the community who have ever lost a loved one to substance abuse. Anyone who has passed away due to abusing a substance. All of their loved ones are more than welcome to come to this vigil, and those people are going to be remembered. The reason that we created this event is because there's a really negative stigma attached to substance abuse. A lot of people who lose loved ones to substance abuse, to overdose, to addiction, a lot of those people, I've actually done some research, and many of them lie about the way their loved ones have passed because they're not embarrassed, but they don't want the negative attention. So this is going to be a place where people are more than welcome to be open. They're going to be greeted by community members who support them. There is no negative stigma at our candlelight vigil. It's going to be these people's lives were remembered. Their lives are going to be celebrated, not mourned. And we're just going to gather together as a support for all of the people who've lost loved ones.
That's really awesome. That is really cool.
Thank you.
So when and where is this candlelight vigil happening?
So our vigil is going to be from 7 to 8 o'clock. I don't know that it'll last the entire hour, but that's how long we have it planned for. At the Birdsong Amphitheater at Stephenville City Park. It's the big stage. So that's where we're going to be. It's free, open to the public, very informal. Also, if you want to sit during the event, we invite everyone to bring blankets or a beach towel or a quilt or a lawn chair. If they'd like to sit, they're more than welcome to. We won't have any seating, but like I said, it's going to be very informal. And we're just hoping that, if people haven't found any support, that this is where they can find it.
Awesome. Okay, well, Denise, thanks for being here today.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Texans, don't forget to go out, support, and take part in this event. And remember, it's this Thursday, the 27th, from 7 to 8 p.m. in the Stephenville City Park.
In state news, the AP Exchange reported that 2 Austin police supervisors have been demoted by Chief Art Acevedo. The officers were found guilty to not fully investigating before using pepper spray on a handcuffed man in March during the South by Southwest Festival. Lieutenant Alan Hicks was suspended on Monday for 45 days, while Sergeant Scott Stanfield was suspended for 30 days.
For national and international news, we turn to the AP News Minute.
This is AP News Minute. 4 people were killed on Tuesday in an accident at a popular theme park on Australia's east coast, officials said. Queensland police confirmed 2 men and 2 women died while on a River Rapids ride at Dreamworld, located on the Gold Coast. Early voting got underway in Florida and Texas Monday, ahead of the general election that will decide if Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump will be the next president. In Florida, early voting by mail has been underway for weeks. Nearly 1.2 million voters in the state have already mailed in ballots. Militants wearing suicide vests stormed a Pakistani police academy overnight, killing at least 59 people, mostly police cadets and recruits. Officials feared the death toll could rise further as the 4-hour-long siege, one of the deadliest attacks on Pakistan's police forces in recent years, left 117 wounded, some of them in critical condition. Astronauts attended training and exams in Russia's Star City as part of preparations for a future International Space Station expedition. During 2 days of training and exams, the crew was tested on how to find and fix technical issues in the station and to solve other problems. Matthew Burgoyne, The Associated Press, with AP News Minute.
In sports, tonight will be the first game of the 2016 World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. Pitching for the Cubs will be lefty John Lester, while the Indians will be starting the right-handed Corey Kluber. It has been a long time since either team has won the World Series. The Cubs haven't won since 1908 and the Indians since 1948. Both teams suffer from a supposed curse that keeps them from winning the big game. The Cubs have the curse of the Billy Goat, while the Indians have the curse of Rocky Clavadio. So tune in tonight at 7 p.m. to watch Game 1 of the World Series.
Who do you want to win the World Series, Ethan?
I think the Cubs are going to sweep them this year, so we'll see. But anyway, how's the weather outside today?
Now we turn to look at Stephenville's 3-day weather forecast. Today is going to be mostly cloudy with a high of 81 degrees and a low of 60. Wednesday and Thursday we're looking at sunny skies with partial cloud cover with temperatures in the mid-80s and low of 60 degrees. Today's broadcast was produced by Megan Abels, Braden Nesbitt, and Malik Pettis.
Don't forget to tell your friends about us and become a fan of Texan TV News on Facebook and check out our website at www.texannews.net.
Tune in tomorrow for the latest news from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas.